What's going on, YouTube? This is Cosmo Clay, and I'm here with Rusty with the Knots NFT project, and he's going to give us. We're going to have a little interview today, just me and him, talk about the NFT project. It's been actually really fun working with Rusty and Juno Jerry, getting to know them and getting to know like their vision for the NFT project. But this is one that is going to be launching on Stargaze in the next couple of weeks. So we wanted to get together and kind of let you guys know what's going on. So I'm going to let Rusty introduce himself, tell a little bit about himself, and kind of go from there. But hi, Rusty, how you doing?
What's going on, Clay? I appreciate you having me. It's been a wild ride lately, and just happy to be here. So, I guess a little bit about myself is, I'm just a Cosmos diehard, and we kind of uh, always on Twitter talking about Cosmos, and then a bunch of us just kind of got together and started talking about NFTs. A bunch of guys who are really into the Cosmos and Juno and Adam and Osmo and started talking about you know maybe getting together and doing an NFT project, and then everything's just taken off from there.
That's awesome. So that's a little bit about how Knots was created. So what do you feel makes Knots different than any of the other NFTs that are coming out? Because I know there's a lot of different projects that are coming out, especially in Cosmos right now, since everything's kind of popping off. But especially with the launch of Stargaze, I think there's about 10 or 15 different projects that are going to be coming out. What would you say sets Knots apart from those?
Yeah. So, what we really wanted to do, what we wanted to set us apart, is we didn't want to have any whitelisting. First of all, we wanted to make it so that your average Joe could afford an NFT. We didn't want to give out any of our NFTs to any, quote unquote, influencers out there. We wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that your regular person, your regular Joe out there who loves NFTs, could get these, and we didn't feel that um, having a whitelist was something we were really comfortable with. We wanted to make it so no matter who you are, whether you've got $10 million or $100, you could go out and get one of our NFTs. And like I said before, this project is just a bunch of regular Joes who got together, who met on Cosmos Twitter
Hmm.
and decided to create an NFT project. So this was something that's purely grassroots, homegrown. I mean, we're Cosmos to the core. So another kind of thing is NFTs are fantastic. The art is great, but what more can we do with that, right? Badass art's only going to take you so far, but we wanted to incorporate a bunch of different utility with our art. So we wanted badass art that could actually do something for you. So what we did is we came up with some ways to provide utility with the artwork. So some of the things that we'll be doing is, we're going to be airdropping. We'll be airdropping NFTs to anyone who stakes with us. We have different validator nodes. We've got one on Chihuahua Chain, and we're working with um, Rhino Stake on Juno. So anyone who stakes with us will get an NFT airdropped, and that's regardless. We don't care if you're staking 10,000 Juno or you're staking one Juno, you're going to get one of these airdrops. Another cool feature that we wanted to do with the validator is a commission discount based on the amount of knots you own,
Oh
the
wow.
knots NFTs. So what's cool is, let's say you own one knot, you get a 7% discount on your commission on your staking commission. So if you own two, you get 15%, and then three, you get a maximum of 25% discount on your commission fees.
And so that's like
So
if the validator is charging 5%, you're going to get uh, up to
you're
25%
going to
off of that one.
off
Off of
that
that.
5%, right?
Oh
So
wow,
what
that's
we
pretty
do
cool.
on a monthly basis, we're going to kick you back whatever whatever that discount you got on those commission fees, we're going to kick that back to your wallet. So every month you'll get another little reward for that
Oh,
discount.
that's awesome.
So once again, it's what is this NFT? It's badass. It looks great, but it's actually working for you. Um, and then so it's just another cool little thing of the utility aspect. And another thing we're doing is so for the knots is basically we're having a representation for the different chains. So let's just start with we're going to launch with a JUNO knot. So what that is we're going to be backing each JUNO knot with one JUNO. So you will your JUNO or your JUNO knot will automatically have right now the price of JUNO is about $30. So no matter what, you'll be backed. That NFT will always be worth whatever that price of JUNO is. So for some reason you no longer want that NFT, you could come back to us and we'll automatically for a minimum give you one JUNO for that. So it will always have some value from that backing. And then for the walnuts for the Chihuahua chain,
Uh-huh.
it'll be backed by X amount of. We haven't figured out the exact amount yet, but it'll be backed by Chihuahua tokens.
Oh,
So
okay.
that it's there's always going to be that value. And then the last thing is we're doing for the stakers on the chain. We're doing a lot of different giveaways. We want to give back. I mean, it's a good way to make staking more interactive, right?
Hmm.
Everyone loves
Hmm.
giveaways, so we'll be doing that. And then the final thing is just donations to charity, right? So we'll be giving every month. We'll be doing donations to different charities. And I mean, they could be a charity that's supporting a blockchain or something that's completely unrelated as well, because we want to better the cosmos, but we also want to help better the world in general. So an
Yeah.
example, real quick, maybe like for Chihuahua, maybe we'll find a dog shelter and we'll donate money
Oh,
to that.
wow.
But we really wanted to kind of put something maybe out on Twitter, and we put a poll up and let the people vote on that. But it's just another way to give back.
That's awesome. I know that there's a lot of there's a lot of projects that are doing the charity give back kind of thing, and I really admire that and really like to see that these technologies in the blockchain space are actually changing the world with earth restoration and animals and it's great because yeah that's awesome. Um, and then yeah, so that's a lot of different utilities for your NFTs. So we have the discount on staking, we have it backed by Juno or backed by the chain, the coin that the chain is on for that series, right?
Yep, we've got the different all of our delegators on our all of our delegators for whatever blockchain. If they're staking with us, will automatically get an airdrop um, regardless of the amount delegated to us as well.
That's
So
awesome.
we we didn't want to set a minimum there. We wanted to reward everyone equally.
Awesome. And then charities and giveaways. So that's cool.
And
Um,
Clay, who knows what else we're always going to try and be
yeah.
innovative and make it fun and interactive, but always keep, like I said, badass art is one thing, but badass art with utility is something even better.
Yeah, and you said the magic A word. Everybody listens for that airdrop word. So be sure to
They
be
do.
delegating some of your coins to the knots.art validator. I know we're active on Chihuahua, right?
Chihuahua, and then more to come, and then we're partnering with Rhino Stake for our Juno validator.
Okay, okay. I'll be sure to send over some Juno to Rhino. So,
They're fantastic.
how are your NFTs going to be launching? And yeah, what can you say about that?
So as of right now, what's the date today? February 24th.
Hmm.
So we're going to be launching on Stargaze. The goal is so Genesis Mint will be on March 2nd. So there's going to be a vote going up soon. So we're trying to get into the 15 projects that will be going live on March 2nd. So there's
Okay.
going to be 10 projects, and five of those we're going to vote on those, and five of those 10 will go through. 10 have already been selected. So we're going to be launching on Stargaze, and whether we make it in or not, that's still to be seen. But if we don't make it in that Genesis mint, I would imagine it would only be a matter of a week or two after that. So
I
we're
see.
really going full board with that project, and they've been great to work with. But um, in the future, we don't want to just be confined to one marketplace. So we're keeping our options open. But right now, we're going to be launching on Stargaze, and we're really excited to be working with those guys because they're really, really knowledgeable, and they're just grinding nonstop.
Yeah, the hype around Stargaze is just it's immense. So being in on that first wave is it's going to be huge. So um, I, I
It's
I
exciting.
I heard. So you said that there's 10 projects that are already selected, and that there's going to be a list of 10 more, but only 5 of those 10 are going to get in. So we know how to vote for knots at this point, or are we at that?
Yeah, and it's a little it'd be a little difficult to explain, but there's some good instructions on the Discord, on the
Okay.
Stargaze Discord, on how to vote. Um, but if there, I would encourage people to go over there and check it out. You go, and it's got some good instructions, and then basically what they're going to do is just put all the projects out there, and then the people just go in, and I don't know if it's going to be a poll or you're clicking if there's like, you give it a thumbs up or some sort of a emoji, and that counts as a vote. But they're going to just open up a channel over there, and
Okay.
I believe it's from
Cool.
the 25th through the 28th.
Okay.
So
So we'll check that out. I'll be sure to retweet that. I'm sure there's going to be some activity. What
awesome.
can you tell us about the supply of knots? When they're going to be, or like when they're going to launch, and what the price would be? Just what are your thoughts on that?
So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing 3,000. So we're going to be launching JUNO knots. There are going to be 3,300 that are going to be minted. So 3,000 will be for the marketplace, and then 300 we're going to do. We're going to hold back for giveaways. We've got a lot of exciting ideas for the giveaways. So 3,000 will be on Stargaze. And as I mentioned before, kind of being that blue collar NFT, we didn't want to go out there and set some price at $1,000. We wanted to make it so that anyone could really afford. So our goal is to have a price of around 200 stars. Right now, the price of stars is roughly 50 cents. So that price is going to be set at around $100 is what we're starting at, and
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I'm really excited, and I hope people are excited as well too. And being in that Genesis mint, like we talked about, is really a is mind blowing if we
Yeah.
can make it in there. It's really
Yeah,
exciting.
it'll be a big boost. So I'm hoping for you. And then yeah, we'll be getting the word out to vote. And you said there's going to be other series. So far you said I think Wawa, right?
Yep. So what we're going to have the walnut, we're going to have the netta knot, which is really exciting too, since netta, there's such a limited amount, basically around 30,000.
Yeah.
We're going to do a series of those, and a little more than 500 of those, and those will be backed by netta as well. It's not going to be one full netta, but it'll be 0.02 netta. But
Oh,
the cool thing about that is
that's
it's kind
cool.
of like this luxury kind of elitist knot, and it's got a cool,
Yeah.
playful kind of feel with it. And he's got, like uh, gold necklace, and he might be hanging out at the country club or have a monocle. It's a fun little spin on that exclusivity of owning Netta. But so we've got that, and then we've got other ones we're working on too, like the Omni Knot for OmniFlix, um, and we're working on thinking about doing one for Yumi, and we want to eventually get around to everything. So for Bitcana, or working on a pot knot that would kind of have like a psychedelic feel to it, and be a little trippy. So I mean, there's so many different, as you know, the cosmos is just blowing up. There's so many great tokens, blockchains, and there's so many just fun ideas that we could do with all these different blockchains.
So lots of different series, and I'm sure that as the cosmos grows and there's more coins, that's going to be the opportunity to come out with some different series. So that's pretty cool, and a way to kind of grow with the ecosystem. So I can admire that. Um, what would so I've heard some things about this NSA program. Is that like a secret agent program, or like what can you tell me about that one?
Almost. Fortunately, it just worked out to sound cool like that. So NSA is just not supporting artists. So when we started getting into this and started working on creating this series, and real quick, the great thing about the cosmos is everyone is so friendly, everyone is so willing to share
Yes.
information, and we're out there on Discord, on Twitter, talking to people. Something that we realized is that there's so many different artists out there, but right now, to get things going, you really got to have some technical skills as well to be able to go out and mint your own series. And so a lot of the artists were frustrated with this process, and we've been working with an engineer who's doing a lot of this, the technical aspects of everything. So we just decided, why don't we create a program where we can work with these artists? The artists can work on their badass art. I keep saying that. Let them focus on their work, and we can help them out, and we can do the heavy lifting and let them just focus on what they're great at doing, and that's creating this beautiful, awesome art. So
Yeah.
we came up with this program, and we said we'll help them out with the technical side of minting, and we really wanted to eliminate that risk in any of that expense of potentially having to hire an NFT developer. We wanted to help them handle the promotion side. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done with metadata. There's a
Mm.
lot of little ins and outs that people don't think of when they're coming up with their NFTs. All the ancillary things that go on as well too. So we figured, hey, let's create a program. We met some different artists who had reached out to us and said, hey, can you help me out? And so now we've got a bunch of different artists that we're working with. We've got our website. We've got our website up. We've got our Discord channel up. We've got different channels for them on our Discord, spaces for them on our website. So we're really focusing on all those things that I talked about and letting them just focus on the artwork. And so far, it's been awesome. It's a learning process, but we've got some really awesome artists, and we're just excited to be working with them.
That is really cool, and I'm really excited about that program because I hear all the time from people in the spaces that that they're just overwhelmed with the space. They don't know where to start, and yeah, they do make badass art, and they just have no idea how to navigate this space. And I see that as being like a huge value add to your project, and also with just with experience. So I think you mentioned it offline that like going through this Genesis Mint and this launch of Stargaze, you're getting a lot of knowledge and a lot of things that are going to make you an experienced. Cosmos NFT launchpad, and that's going to really help those artists that don't know where to start. You're just going to kind of bring them in and take them through the ropes, and that'd be great if you could provide that infrastructure for minting or metadata or marketing, because yeah, they're just they just want to make art and share that with the world, and helping them do that is really cool. Going to help a lot of people become financially independent that way, and that's really cool too. So they're just going to kind of give back and grow together. So that's what the Cosmos is all about, and I love to see that in your project. So bravo
I was
on that
just
one.
about to say that, man. It's so cosmos. It's,
Yeah,
hopefully, we're giving them, we want to give them access to all of our resources, all of our guidance from start to finish, right? But hopefully they'll come through this program and they'll sit there and they'll go and do it with somebody else, and just keep passing along that information, kind of pay it forward, if you will. But that's the
Yeah.
whole ethos. That's what we're about. That's what the cosmos is about. This is why people come to the cosmos. It's kind of cliche, but you come here for, trying to make some money, right, in the cosmos. And then you just realize it's such a great place. The people are awesome. It's just
Yeah.
such a warm, embracing place that you just want to, you do want to pay it forward. And so hopefully this is something that we can do to contribute to these artists, and then they
Yeah.
can go on and help additional artists. So it's really exciting. And like I said, we're working with 4 different artists, and it's just been great. And it's meeting people from all over the world, and it's just really exciting. And I can't say enough about how much we've gained from this experience and how much we've learned, and the great people we've met along the way.
That's awesome. And you kind of answered the last question I have for you here is how is Knots good for Cosmos, and where do you see the project a year from now?
Well, I mean, that's a great question. And like I said earlier, we're just some random people who were really kind of obsessed with JUNO and NFTs, started chatting back and forth on Twitter. So, I mean, this is as grassroots as it gets. We didn't come in here to just make a dollar and run. I mean, we're in here because we love Cosmos. Um, so it's completely grassroots. There's no quick, hey, let's mint some NFTs, make a bunch of money and then skedaddle. We're here for the long run. We want to see the cosmos grow. We want to see it flourish. And like I said, going back, I've said this multiple times, but the artwork, everything we're creating is affordable. We want to make it not just for some elite level of
Yeah.
big whales out there in the cosmos. We want your average John Doe, your average Jane Doe, people that are new to the space or might not have a lot of money and they just want art. We're aiming for this to be great art that's affordable for everyone. And another thing is just the utility of this. I mean, we're incentivizing staking. So, um,
Hmm.
not just getting an NFT and that's it. The NFT, we're incentivizing those people to turn around and then stake that with us, and help secure the cosmos and the blockchain. And the final thing, I guess, is the NSA program we talked about. So hopefully we're um, educating some of these artists, and they can pay that forward as well too. And then so hopefully that will be good for the cosmos, and then kind of the charity thing that we talked about as well too. So I
Yeah.
mean, not only do we want to see the cosmos do well, but obviously the world outside of Cosmos. So hopefully with some of this and the donations we make, that'll do some good in the world as well too. So I mean, ultimately, I think those are all great reasons to support this program, and I think that's a real reason why we're great for the Cosmos, because we're 100% tried and true Cosmos. This is what we're all about. As you know, once you go into the Cosmos wormhole, that rabbit hole's hard to get out of, and I don't plan on getting out
Yeah.
of it. I'm
Yeah.
lost.
I know exactly what you mean. Well, what would you say your favorite feature of Cosmos Coin would be?
Hmm. My favorite feature. Are you referring to an NFT or just a coin in general?
Just any Cosmos coin, just any
Well,
SDK, Tendermint
then
SDK
I've got to
coin.
go with my Juno, right? Juno is a love affair,
Yeah.
probably an unhealthy love affair, but the greatest thing about that is, it's permissionless. There's no VCs involved in it. It's Juno is so much like what we're trying to do, right? That grassroots, community driven effort. That's what I love about it. The fair drop, the way it was dispersed, um, and just the unlimited potential. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Juno really is going to be the center of the cosmos here in the future. Um, so Juno's got to be definitely my favorite one. Um,
I agree. I love Juno, and I just love the interoperability of all the coins in the ecosystem and how they just work so well together. And I just kind of see that with your project. Just like you said, your project is very like Cosmos ethos because you're very grassroots, want to build it up from the ground up and involve the community, whereas not have like outside investors pressuring you to sell it at a certain price or something like that. So that's awesome. And then, helping artists, that's amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I can't say enough about the cosmos, and that's what motivates us when you're out there on Twitter and just the positive feedback from people. It's really awesome to see. I mean, I just love this
Hmm.
community. It's what motivates me every day to get up and do this and try and make it better. Um, and I've said this before on other kind of topics, but if anyone ever reaches out to me on Twitter, I will respond to every single person that reaches out to me. I want to make sure that people know if they've got a question, a comment, a suggestion, I'm hearing you, and I will definitely respond back to you. So I appreciate that.
Where would somebody reach you, Rusty?
Well, we got multiple ways. So, I mean, we've got our Discord channel, our Knots NFT Discord channel. We've got
Hmm.
at Knots NFT on Twitter. I've got at Dale and Arlen is my Twitter handle. And and then there's the knots.art validator on Twitter. So multiple ways to get a hold of me, regardless of which one you choose. I will respond because I'm usually the one behind this. I'm the man behind the curtains. So it's three different Twitter handles, and it's usually me. I'll probably need some help with
That's
that in the
awesome.
future because it gets overwhelming sometimes. But
Yeah.
yep, reach out to me. I'll love to talk to anyone. I can talk about this all day, and the people are just so great. It's fun to sit here and
So
talk.
that's at Knots NFTs. So you'll find them on Twitter. Make sure to give them a follow, join their Discord, and get involved because the ecosystem is growing and just by getting involved, that's how you grow with it. That's what I've seen. Pretty much throughout the cosmos is people get involved and they usually go down the rabbit hole all the way to be sometimes fully employed by some of these places. So um, the opportunity and potential for opportunity is just off the charts. So it's really a great place to be. Something new happens every day, and that's why I love being a part of it. Is and so many people need help, So uh, and they're all trying to do their own thing and do it all themselves. And I think that's what a lot of the they have realized is that the community comes in and just wants to help, just be a part of it. So that's what I love about your project and pretty much all of them in the cosmos there. But it's been an amazing talk with you, Rusty. And was there anything else about Knots that you would want the audience to know?
No, I just want to, regardless of how anything goes, if we sell one NFT or 1,000 NFTs or a million NFTs, I want the people to know we really honestly appreciate all the support that we've been given. It's been amazing. It has been just fantastic to hear from the different people, see the support that they've given us, working with the different artists. I mean, this is why the cosmos is what it is. I mean, just the support. It's all about positivity, and just helping people grow. And it's nothing but positive feedback. And I absolutely love that. And that's what we want to give back as well too. So
Yeah.
regardless of what happens, I mean, it's just been an awesome ride up until this point, and I'm just so happy to be a little part of that cosmos. And if I can contribute in any way, it might sound cliche, but it's worth it, and it's just been a hell of a ride. And I'm just really fortunate to be here, fortunate enough to have met you, and just all the other great people along the way. And I'm just really excited about what the future brings. So
Yeah.
thank you for taking the time to talk to me, and thank you for everyone who listens to this, who reaches out to me. It means a lot.
Oh, that's awesome. I thank you for having me here. I'm just as much appreciative as everybody else. Like I really love to be here and just be a part of things and just help in any way I can because yeah, I think we were saying it before the show. Like Cosmos needs marketing and they haven't really focused on that. They focused on the technology, and I respect that because they've made a really beautiful product that just runs so beautifully. And now we're here using it and just getting so excited about it that we just want other people to know. And how we do that all differs. You know, you're doing an NFT project, and I like to do a lot of just open discussions and talking to people, and whatever really makes you happy. That's what Cosmos is really there to really build that dream on top of that. So that's why I'm just so excited about it, and I think it's a sleeping giant. There's I just feel like it doesn't get the recognition in the overall crypto space that it really deserves, because we're second to Ethereum, like as far as the size of our ecosystem. So that's nothing to just kind of like brush over. You know what I mean? Like, I think that people that are sleeping on Cosmos coins are going to really regret it in the next couple of years, and just having that patience to wait those couple of years is going to be huge, and I'm excited to share that with everybody. So again, follow at Knots NFTs on Twitter, and then from there you can join our Discord and our Telegram. Make sure to follow. Maybe a giveaway and in the future there. So thank you,
There'll be
Rusty.
plenty of them.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up. So
Yes, we do.
thank you, Rusty. We will definitely have to do this again. And maybe the post launch, we'll get some more insights from you, see what you learned, and go from there. But thank you, Rusty. And to
Absolutely, brother.
everybody listening, I hope you have a great night.